Hey y'all, it's Hope at Crafty Hope and welcome. It is another Thrifty Thursday. Now, I didn't think I was going to do much this week because I had such a great haul last week and I was trying to back off because I'm trying to get this craft room in order, and the more stuff I bring in, the more stuff I've got to decide, got to go out. And I just can't seem to make those decisions. But what happened today was I went over to my mom's house because there's a trunk that was in my grandmother's room that had a bunch of the things she had saved over the years. It was less than we thought it was, but some of it was things that we just don't know why she had saved or what we were going to do with it. And so some of it my mom just said either throw away or I could have it. So I kept some of it and I thought I'd show you some of what I got. Some of them are like letters and drawings I made for my grandmother, which are, I may show you one of them because it's pretty hilarious. But let me show you what I did bring home. First, there is this Saturday Evening Post. It is super large. It's from January, February of 1978. And it is all Norman Rockwell, which I think is pretty awesome that it's got these. There are some larger prints. Let's see if I can find of these here. And a lot of these you've seen. My favorite, I think, is this one with the fairy, y'all. I love it so much. So it's, yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet. I might, I don't know, maybe frame some of those. I mean, they're just out of a magazine, but yeah, so I grabbed it. It is quite vintage. So let's see. I also, oh, this was my great Aunt Rita's scrapbook. And it's pretty old. There's like some people's cards in it. It was given to her April of 1940, but some of the things that she has in here are from the late 30s. So it's things she had saved and I guess didn't have a place to put them. So just again, a scrapbook. This has got like a napkin from some event, and there's a, what is this? I'm not even sure. It just says tally, and there's a bunch of names on here. I don't think it's like a dance card, but maybe, I don't know. And so there's like ticket stubs for dances and lots of dances. Let me see, this is from 1938. So, you know, some of these have little cards in them. So a lot of, there's a couple of Lambda Pi sorority dances. So just some neat little cards and things in here. Here's a New Orleans Roosevelt Hotel matchbook, which is kind of neat. So just, yeah, sweet little things in it. So, and that's got family, yeah, it's family related. So I thought that was kind of neat. What else? What is that? This, we don't even know what it is, y'all. It's, my mom said it was a shawl. I think it could be like a tablecloth cover. So it's just this gauzy thing with this embroidery on it. So I don't know. Like I said, I think it might be one of those like scarves you put over like a tablecloth, a plain tablecloth. Then I've got this whole bag full of different like pamphlets and things. This was one of my favorites, which is a general store catalog from 1968 from the New Hampton General Store in Hampton, New Jersey. And some of these things have, I don't know why, but oh, this is needles stuck in here. Great. So yeah, this had been used to hold needles of embroidery thread. That is interesting. Huh, there was something else I saw when I was flipping through some of these that also had needles in it. So I'm wondering about that as well. So I wonder if there are more needles in here. But in any case, this is a neat, like, I mean, look at the sewing patterns. So there, that's neat in it. This is for, I think, a condo that's here. But it's got like these floor plans. So I thought that was kind of neat. It's a bunch of like show playbills for different shows. That I don't know. These are things possibly my uncle went to. I don't know. Then there's a couple of these. This is from 1980, so it's not really old. I think it's like a reproduction of something. So just yeah, I don't know. So there's lots of little things like that in here. There was something else I thought was kind of neat, but I don't remember what it was now. More playbills. Oh, there's some wrapping paper. This is wedding wrapping paper. I mean, it's pretty. It's got these really pretty flowers on it. So it's just some randomness like that. Museums of the city of Mobile. My mom lives in Mobile. I grew up in Mobile. So yeah, just interesting. So lots of just little things in here I'll have to go through and figure out. I'm trying to see if there's anything else spectacular in here. Okay, so that's kind of all that was in that. Let's see, this is a National Depression Glass Journal from 1977. So it's information on depression glass and like dealer shop directory, so different antiques in like Illinois and New Orleans area. So yeah, that's interesting. This is some stuff from the Mobile Greyhound Park. I guess just the yeah, I don't even know. So here, I guess, are the races for the day. This is from the 1973 season, December 1975. So yeah, y'all. This we can't figure out why she had. We don't know anybody that went to New York. I think I saw a date on this was, I don't even remember, 1970, and we can't figure out who would have gone to New York in 1970. So yeah, all right. There's a couple of menus. This is one, I think, from a cruise my grandmother went on, but I mean, this is really hefty cardstock, and this is apparently a Japanese restaurant. It's got some Japanese characters in there. And spicy oxtail stew with vegetables. And then this is an old menu from a place in New Orleans, Cafe Maspero. So yeah, it's very, very, I don't know, French maybe? And yeah, New Orleans is pretty close to us, so. There was this people tribute to Jackie O, and I just like some of the pictures of Jackie in here. I mean, look how classy that is. So yeah, I went ahead and kept. There were some other magazines that I couldn't see keeping, but like, look at these. There was one I really liked from when she was little, but I don't know. It would take me a little bit to find it. Y'all, I'm not going to unfold this. This is a massive poster of the band Chicago. So it's huge. It's really huge. And I don't know why I grabbed it. I just thought it was funny, I guess. Let's see. There's, 3 little metal cars were in there. So I don't know who these belong to. My uncle, great uncles, I don't know. But I thought they were pretty sweet. This one is a wind up one. The key keeps falling out of it. But yeah. So those were in there, and I thought they were kind of cool. Oh, this. Nobody seems to, well, my mom doesn't seem to know where this came from. My grandmother might. It's another scrapbook, but it's empty. It's absolutely, there's nothing in it. Nothing's been in it. It's just an old scrapbook. There's some, can you see the designs here? On the inside, that's kind of like, I think it's on both ends. I may have this upside down. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this would be the front since the tassels are up here. It's a little 8-up. This is plastic here. This is some kind of wood. So anyway, neat thing. I don't know if I can make something out of it. Use it as a background on something. I don't know. But my mom was like, here, take that. You can do something with it. And then there is, the stack of stuff I sent my grandmother. There's like, I think there's 2 letters in there from me to her at Girl Scout camp. There's Easter cards I made. These are just big signs. There's my other thing. Oh, she did have some cards that I thought were from like the 50s and 60s that I thought were really pretty. Mostly Christmas cards. I thought were really gorgeous. These are programs from when I played the violin in middle school. And then these are some pictures I drew. So this is the one that cracked me up. This is my picture of a dog, y'all. How hilarious is that? That is not a dog. Yeah. And I love it. It's like my dad. His mustache is real pronounced. So, yeah. So that's probably from the 70s, early 80s based on this. Yeah. So that was, you know, what I got from my grandmother's, well, my mom from my grandmother. And then on my way home, I decided to run by a charity shop I went to last week. There had been some fabric there that I liked, and it's been bothering me. I wanted to go back and get it. And when I went back today, it was still there, but it was more than I remembered it being. And that's why I didn't get it in the first place, because it was like $5 for 2 yards. And I just thought that was far too much for 2 yards of fabric at a thrift store. So, and it was thin, and I don't know what I would do with it, but so I left it. But when I was leaving, my car was blocked in by somebody loading something, so I looked in there. They have like an outdoor dollar area, so it's fill a bag for $1. And let me see. This skirt caught my eye. It cannot fit me. It's a size 2, but I love this like eyelet fabric on it. Now, it's from the Loft, so it's pretty modern, but even the liner is like a really nice fabric. So I was just going to get that and pay $1 for it just so I could tear it apart. But my car was still blocked in, so I walked around, looked some more, and found this shirt, which has got somebody's name written in it. But again, it's a really, I don't know, the floral pattern's neat, but I think with some coffee dye or tea dye, it could look really neat. So I grabbed that, and then right before I left there, this shirt grabbed my eye too, which again, I think with coffee dye or tea dye or anything, you know, just tearing it apart, because it's just like a crepey kind of fabric, it could be really neat. And actually this might even fit me, so I might, I don't know, I might, yeah, it would. It's plenty ample, big enough, but it could be a really nice swimsuit cover up even. So I don't know, that one might be a keeper for myself, I don't know, but I got all 3 of those for $1. So that wasn't too shabby. And that was it. We'll see if anything else gets bought this week. I'm hoping not. I've got a lot on my plate. I've got my challenge that I'm going to be starting here coming up. And yeah, it's a new month starting, which means lots of other challenges I need to keep an eye on. So we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all, I forgot when I did my last video that I was going to an estate sale today. This is Sunday. It was the 4th day of this estate sale. It's one of the ones I like to go to that's in a warehouse behind an antique store. There are 2 in my area that do that, and they happen once a month. So today was the day I went with a friend. It was kind of a more get to hang out with her day than anything. And I found all kinds of things. On the 4th day, everything is 60% off. So I have lots of little things that I got at pretty good prices. This was $5, so I think I paid $2 for it. And y'all, it's a bag of just, I don't even know. I didn't go all the way through it. I liked a few of the things I saw and thought, okay, so we're going to look at it real quick. Yep, I don't know what that is. Feels like it's wood with some kind of metal thing through it. This seems to be porcelain, maybe. Again, I don't know. This is wood, but it's a neat little decorative thing, 2-sided. I don't know. This is a metal little finial type thing. Perfect, lovely, love it. Some kind of wooden, maybe drawer pull. Little handle thing. This is also wooden, funny little vase looking thing. There's only 3 of these. These are like the legs to something, maybe a box or a picture frame or something. So they're little metal brass-ish legs. This is, I'm gonna break everything. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know what this is. It's got a screw here and probably just something off of something. There's these two, they're metal, but they're very thin. Little like flower things. These look like bead caps to me. Again, some kind of, what are they called? Escutcheons or something, I think is the, they're like decorative things that go like on furniture, I guess is what all of this is. This is some kind of little screw-on cap for something. I don't know, a brass ring, which will go well with some of the other things I have. This is just kind of a heavy weighted thing. I don't know. It could be, some of these things could be for clocks. There were a lot of like clock pendulum type parts at this estate sale. So I don't know. Another wood thing, another little thing. So odd little bag of things. I figured $2, not too bad. Let me get all these back in here and I'll show you. Y'all, I got so many random bits. So that was, like I said, it was a $5 thing. What else did I get? So mostly I got dollar things, so they were 40 cents. I did buy a few $3 things. I'm trying to figure out which those were. So these were all $3, but that made them $1.20, I believe. So they're little stoppers, like little crystal stoppers, but I think I could solder them maybe and turn them into charms or wrap them with beads somehow or something. So I thought they were pretty cool. Was there anything else that was $3? I don't think so. I think most of the rest of this was $1. So, all right, so this is a tiny bowl. I've been looking for a wood bowl, like a large wood bowl to kind of help shape some of the tin things. I haven't been able to find a large one that I want, but this will work for some of it. Then I got a bunch of rings. I don't even know what these are all for. Like this, I don't know. It's bent and odd. But these all kind of work together. So they were each marked at $1, so I got them for 40 cents. Here's a caster. But like this, I think is kind of cool. I don't know. I just see things. I got these for glass things. I think they're for like candle holders or something. They're like big melon beads to me because there's a hole here and a larger hole here, but I can almost see them as like feet on something if I turn them like this and have them as like feet on something. I don't know. Super neat. A tiny, I think this was like a salt and pepper shaker. And I've got several like these, but again, 40 cents. A chandelier crystal. Go, I don't need any more chandelier crystals, but I can't help myself. So this one is, it's got a square top one and then this rectangular one with a point. You see, it's like prismy-ish. This is some kind of, I don't know, drawer pull maybe? Like a door knocker type drawer pull. It probably goes like this and you lift it up, but I kind of love it like that, where something could hang from it. I'm not sure I'm going to work with it with having this like large stem on the back, but we'll see. I found these. They're score pads, probably for fridge or something like that. So it's like, there's just one of these that's just a score pad with like that. And then there's this, which has the rules of the game. These were complimentary cards from the Fifth Avenue Letter Shop Lithograph Associates in New York. So, and it's a nice little stack of them. I thought that was kind of neat. So I grabbed those. I wasn't going to get any letters, but because they were marked $3, but then I realized it meant they were $1.20 each. This is the first one I grabbed. I think they're both from 1918. This one has an American Red Cross label at the top. It is on Red Cross stationery out of Greenville, South Carolina, and was sent to Brooklyn, New York. So, and it's from October 20th. And I just thought it was kind of neat that it was on the Red Cross stationery in 1918. My history is sketchy. So that I don't remember when World War I was, but I have a feeling it was right around in there. And then here is another one to the same lady. And again, I try to grab ones that are thicker because they're nice. And this is from Hotel Imperial in Greenville, South Carolina, July 24th of 1918. And it is fairly long. So let me see how many pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 pages long. So, yeah. So I got those, but my big score, what cost the most, and it wasn't much because it was at, like I said, 60% off everything. And anyway, I will be going back. Was this book. I just happened to spy it on a bookshelf with a bunch of other books, and it's a little ledger, y'all. I never find ledgers. I'm constantly looking for them. I have a friend who has been asking me to try to find her ledger, and this may go to her because she has asked me, but I've told her basically it's not completely filled out. It is mostly blank. Like all of this is blank, 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 and then this little section up here at front is all that has been filled out of this whole thing. So I've told her if she wants me to keep looking and find a larger sized one, I will do that, because I didn't get this for much. It was regularly priced $10. I got it for $4, which I thought was a steal. So I did get it, but like I said, it's not exactly what you're looking for when you're looking for a ledger, because it's just kind of just a blank notebook. So anyway, I got that. I'm pretty happy about it. So we'll see. I may be keeping it. I may be gifting it or sending it off to a friend. I just realized I didn't really show y'all what was in this book. Nina, if you're watching this and haven't gotten this yet, don't watch, because I know you wanted it to be a surprise. So this book is in Spanish. I thought it was French when I first picked it up, but I found a page or something, una casa, and I'm like, oh, the house, or one house, or anyway. It's got some damage in the first couple pages, but the rest I think are okay as far as what's in here. So I'm trying to find a date. I think, did that have a date on it? No. Yeah, here it says 1906. So this goes from about 1906 to 1916-ish, I think. 1919, 1920. So right in there. And it's just, what it is a ledger. It's really beautiful. I'm going to try to take a couple pictures of it before I send it off to Nina, because I think it's pretty awesome. See, there's some blue pen in here and red ink, and I don't know what this was written with. Yeah, I have no idea, but it's beautiful. I love it. If I hadn't promised Nina one, I would absolutely keep this for myself because I love it so much. Oh, look, there's my birthday. So, all right, so I'm going to get this packaged up for Nina, but I thought I'd give y'all, you know, a glimpse of how beautiful that is. So that should be, I did go to the Dollar Tree, but nothing spectacular. On my way home, I grabbed 2 packages of these. I love these jars, and I realized I'm out of them because I put little things I find in the yard and stuff in them, and they've got a wider opening than some of the corked ones. So I grabbed a couple of those, and then a bag of glass pebbles. I got this bag mostly because, I don't know if y'all can see it, it's got like the regular size glass pebbles in it, but it also has these like small ones in here, because I am doing some prepping things for soldering, and I realized I didn't have a whole lot of these little ones. So this is like a really large one, and then a regular size pebble, and then these are like the tiny ones. So I wanted some more tiny ones, and I got them at the Dollar Tree. So I'll be soldering soon. I guess that's everything for now. I doubt that I'm going to do any more thrifting this week. If that is it, I invite you to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, and let me know what you found lately while out thrifting or getting some lower priced items. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for coming by and watching. It really means the world to me that you took time out of your day to come and listen to me talk about stuff. So thank you. I will see y'all later. Bye.